Hey everyone, so today we're gonna do a very powerful live where I'm gonna be giving you I'm gonna tune in and give you lots of energy healing downloads, clearance, and awarenesses, feelings. I'm gonna explain first. Hey Nancy, I'm gonna explain first, like what they are first, and then I'm gonna offer you some. So I'm gonna talk about a little bit what they are, um, and yeah, and then just tune into the energy and see what people are looking for as well. Okay, so hey Maurice, as we're moving along, as I'm talking about like the downloads and stuff, what I want you all to do is just you can just leave in a little comment of leave in the comments of like what kind of downloads you would like to receive, because I know Nancy and Maurice, who are both watching now, you both know already what downloads are. You're very used to them. So if you just want to pop in like what kind of support you're looking for in terms of receiving downloads, and then I can bring them into the clear. And then for people that are new, I'm just going to briefly explain what downloads are and what we're going to be doing. Okay, so these downloads that we're gonna be bringing in and bringing down. Kathleen, hey Kathleen, good to have you here. Clearing blocks. What kind of blocks? That's very general. That's very general. So if you could be just a bit more specific, and we can go into that. Okay, so the downloads that we're going to be bringing in on this live are downloads using the Theta healing technique, okay? And what downloads are is they're just basically they're what they're called. They're downloads of energy that come directly from divine source energy, whatever you want to call it, divine energy, source, the universe. It comes directly from that energy, and how we bring in the downloads is what I do is I just connect into this energy using a very simple meditation technique. And once I'm connected into this energy, I can request for these downloads to be brought into whoever wants to receive them, basically, like, and they're brought down into your energy, into your space, into your body, and what these downloads are basically is they're downloads of positive feelings, positive awarenesses, just information basically on kind of how to kind of do things in the highest and best way. It's like downloads of information basically, but what we always do is we always keep it positive. So when we're bringing in downloads, we're always keeping it as positive as we can for you, so that it can create change. For example, when we bring in downloads of new positive feelings, what this is it teaches your body and your energy like what a very specific thing feels like. For example, the feeling of what it feels like to live without anxiety, basically. That's basically a feeling that will come into your body and energy, so that you'll know what it feels like to live without that, to live without anxiety. For example, the feeling of what it feels like to live without being sad. Once your energy and body recognizes what that feeling is, it means you'll be able to achieve that on a more permanent basis, because you know what it feels like. So once we bring in positive feelings into everybody, it really helps you manifest those things into your life so much quicker. The only other thing then that gets in the way that you might need to go a bit deeper on is actually the types of, like what Kathleen is sharing, the blocks that are there. And when we say blocks, we mean like negative beliefs, subconscious limiting beliefs that are there that might be in the way of you having whatever you want. So once we actually usually when we do this work, usually when we do the Theta healing work, like maybe on a deeper level, we would identify subconscious limiting beliefs that are there, the blocks, okay? And like, for example, I'm just going to give an example of when we're so that it's a bit clearer. So if we're dealing with somebody that suffers with terrible anxiety, for example, what we would do with this work is we would identify what is at the root of that anxiety, where it started, and what beliefs are there, what subconscious limiting beliefs, because everything is rooted in past experiences. So when we do the belief work, the digging work, what we're doing is identifying where these beliefs, the blocks came from, where it all started. And then when we find the beliefs, for example, when a lot of people suffer with like very terrible anxiety that affects the quality of their life, usually one of the beliefs that they're carrying that's underlying that is usually a belief that they're not safe or that something bad is going to happen. That's just two examples. That's very general, but everyone else is so unique, and everyone else has their own story and their own beliefs. So like they may not resonate for you, but they resonate with so many other people, and you'll have your own beliefs underpinning like your own blocks or issues, whatever you're trying to deal with. So then what we would do is we would release, using Theta healing, we will release those beliefs, the blocks, energetically. So we pull them out. Okay, and then once they're released, then we can bring in the positive downloads. So for example, we can teach you what it feels like to live without anxiety. We can teach you what it feels like to feel safe, to know that you're safe, to trust that you're safe always. We can teach you what it feels like to live your life without bad things happening to you. So without the fear of bad things happening to you. So once those deep-rooted beliefs are gone, and then we bring in the positive downloads, the beliefs, what that does is it just changes everything down. So we clear out the belief, and then the downloads help you to move on with what you actually want to create. So does that make sense? Kathleen, for example. Kathleen, could you just be a bit more specific around your abundance? Like, tell me specifically what type of abundance you're talking about. So we're not going to do belief work, or we may do a little bit of belief work on this live. I mean, I didn't plan to, but what I wanted to do is I want to just get you all to experience receiving downloads, because the receiving downloads, the Theta healing downloads can be life-changing in themselves. Like, they can literally shift your whole energy and help you to manifest situations, feelings, and things that you want in your life so much faster, if there's no underlying subconscious limiting beliefs preventing them from coming in. So yes, the downloads are very, very, very powerful. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, Kathleen, could you just be a little bit more specific? If you're still there, could you just type a little something, just in terms of like, what exactly are you looking for? Or what are you looking to live without? What are you not wanting to deal with? Or what are you not wanting to feel? Right, okay, that's a bit more specific. And if there's other stuff coming to you, so what I'll do is I'll just tune into that. But if anything else comes to you as well as we're moving along, please share, okay? So I'm gonna just start bringing in downloads now. Perfect, Kathleen. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to connect very quickly into Divine Source Energy, and I'm going to tune in as well as bringing in what you guys have asked for, and then the information will just start to flow. Whatever is needed to come true for whoever's watching now and whoever's watching on the replay, it's all going to come true now, whether you're watching now or whether you're watching on the replay. So it's all perfectly aligned and with divine timing. So you're in the right place, whether you're here now or whether you're watching on the replay. So in order for you guys to receive the downloads, okay, all you need to do is simply say yes, okay? So can we teach you all, okay, can we teach everybody what it feels like, okay, to live without worry, okay? Can we teach you all what that feels like? Okay, and can we teach you all what it feels like to live without stress? Okay, so as I'm starting the downloads, there's more information just kind of coming through. And I'm just going to bring that forward for you all as well. So it's what you're all needing. So can we teach you all what it feels like to be present? Would you all like to know how to be present? And can we teach you all what that feels like? And can we download you all with the awareness that it's possible for you to be present? Yes? Right. And then can we teach you all what it feels like to be present, okay, and feel safe? Would you all like to know what this feels like? Okay, so what's the opposite of worry, Kathleen, in your words? What's the opposite of worry? If you want to just pop that in the comments. Okay, so can we teach you all what it feels like to live without anxiety? Can we teach you all what it feels like to live without anxious feelings? Would you all like to know through Divine Source Energy how to do this? Yes? So what I'm doing is I'm actually as I'm connected into Divine Source Energy, what I'm actually doing is when I'm bringing in the downloads, I'm actually just witnessing the changes happen for everyone. And just to remember, just as a reminder, you can watch this on the replay and you can still receive literally everything from it. Okay, so Kathleen says peace. That's exactly what I was feeling, but I just wanted you to get it as well, okay? So can we teach you all what it feels like to live your daily life with peace, feeling peace? Yes? Feeling at peace. Can we teach you all what it feels like to be at peace with the past? Yes? Can we teach you all what it feels like to let go of the past? That's what's coming in now. Can we show you all that it's safe to let go of the past and whatever is coming up for you around that? And can we teach you all what it feels like? Can we teach you all what it feels like, okay, to recognize that you are good enough and worthy of having peace and being at peace inside? And can we show you all how to recognize the feeling of peace? Because some of you have never felt peace. So there might be a belief there that it's actually not possible to be at peace. So if that's there for anyone, can we just clear out that idea, so release it and show you, bring in the download that it's possible for you to have peace, to be at peace all the time. It is so possible. So can we teach you all what that feels like and bring in that truth for you? Yes? Okay. Can we teach you all what it feels like to trust in yourself? Can we teach you all what it feels like to trust and to know that everything is always working out for you? Can we teach you all what it feels like to trust that, to believe that, and to know that as your truth? Yes? And can we teach you all what it feels like to live your life, what it feels like when you live your life and everything does work out for you? Can we teach you what that feels like? Can we teach you what it feels like to completely trust that that is what's possible for you and that's what's on the way for you right now? Okay, so I'm just being guided to just bring in a healing, just to repair any kind of like damage done to your trust in things working out, to your trust in yourself, to your trust in the universe. Can we just bring in a healing for you all to just repair any kind of damage that has been done to your trust? Yes, and can we just raise it back to the highest possible level? Okay. Okay, so can we teach what it feels like to experience the flow of abundance coming to you every day? Can we teach what it feels like to live your life with abundance, opportunities, money, success flowing to you every single day? Can we teach you what that feels like for it to flow to you? Yes? But also, can we teach what it feels like to recognize that it already is flowing to you? It just might be flowing in a different way. It might be flowing not as fast as you would like it. But can we teach what it feels like to actually recognize and acknowledge the abundance that's flowing to you all already? What is coming to you already? Because if you can't recognize and acknowledge that and then be grateful for it, it will slow down more. So can we teach what that feels like? How to recognize, acknowledge, and can we teach what it feels like to be grateful for what is flowing to you? Because I'm sure if you sit back and think, I'm sure you can write a list of all the ways that abundance is flowing to you in your life right now. That's actually probably a good exercise for people to do, is to actually write down a list, like maybe a page or a small page, of all the ways that abundance is flowing into your life right now. Like to notice everything that's around you, the abundance that's around you. So can we teach what it feels like to do that? Can we teach what it feels like to be appreciative and grateful of what is flowing to you, what's there already, what's coming to you now, and what is coming to you in the future? Yes? Okay, that feels good. And can we teach you what it feels like for abundance to be flowing to you at the rate that you would desire it? Can we teach you what it feels like for it to flow to you fast, to flow in and out really, really fast, and just constantly be flowing in and out, keeping the flow going? And can we teach you what it feels like to have abundance constantly flowing into your life and to feel safe and to know that you can hold it? Can we bring in for you all, okay? Also, what another thing we can do when we are bringing in the downloads is we can download you all with like the highest and best definition of what something is, because you might have a definition of what something is based on your experiences that might actually limit how much you can experience it. Like, does that make sense? Or for example, you might have a definition of abundance that actually isn't what true abundance is. So anywhere you all have limiting definitions of what abundance is, or any definitions that you all have of abundance, wealth, success, that actually prevents it from coming to you in greater amounts, or that limits it, can we just release them, and can we download you all with the highest and best perspective and definition of what true abundance is from divine source energy, and align you with that? Yes? And can we download for you all that you're all worthy and deserving of having this all, yeah? Of having abundance constantly flow to you, yes? Can we teach you all what it feels like to recognize that you're worthy and deserving of this? Yes? Okay. Now, Maurice, can we teach you all what it feels like to recognize, to know your life purpose? Can we teach you all what that feels like? Can we teach you all what it feels like? Show you how to, through divine source energy, how to recognize it. But also, can we bring in the reminder? Can we download you all with the knowing, with an awareness that you're constantly being guided towards whatever your purpose is or your path here. You came into this life already knowing that. So it's like, Maurice, I know you're like questioning and wondering if you're on the right path, but your soul, like your energy, you as a being already know, and you're being guided in that direction constantly. So whether you feel like you're there or not, or whether you are being guided in that way. So what would it take for you to actually fully just trust that? So here's an amazing download now. Can we teach you what it feels like to trust in your own life path, to trust that it's unfolding for you in the highest and best way always? Yes? And can we teach you all what it feels like to recognize when you're receiving that guidance? Can we teach you all what it feels like to trust your inner being, trust your soul, to trust that your soul knows what it's doing? Yes? Okay. And can we teach you all what it feels like to live your daily life, to live your life without doubting your path, without doubting your divine timing, without doubting your purpose? Can we teach you all what that feels like? Yes? And show you how to do that. Okay. Right, so how does that feel for you guys? And anything else coming up? I'm just going to tune in and bring in some more downloads for people that will be watching the replay. Okay, so can we teach you all what it feels like to fully accept yourself? Yes? Can we teach you all what it feels like to love and accept yourself unconditionally? Can we teach you all what it feels like to trust your awarenesses, to trust your instincts, to trust your intuition with total ease? Can we teach you all what it feels like to feel safe? Can we teach you all what it feels like to know that you are always safe? You're always safe and protected no matter what is going on, no matter what is happening around you. Yes? Right, and then can we just bring in a healing now for everybody, of a healing of unconditional love? So what this will do is this just comes down from divine source energy, and it just gets sent through every part of your body and every area of your life, whichever is needed, and it just always knows where to go. All you have to do in order to receive it is just say yes. So would you like to receive that? Okay. So how is that? How are you guys feeling? If you want to just let me know in the chat. Thank you. You're welcome, Maurice. I hope that has brought you some lightness and yeah, shifted some energy for you. Kathleen's is feeling much better. Amazing. Yeah, so that's just an example of how the downloads work. In order to actually release the blocks, like the subconscious limiting beliefs that may be preventing you from having more of what you want or what you wanted to achieve within these downloads, that takes doing belief work. And the belief work, I don't really do the belief work on these lives. Sometimes I can do a little bit of it, but that really needs to be done on a more intimate basis. So we do belief work on my masterclasses, my online masterclasses, and this is the work that I do with my private clients. So if you're interested, if anyone is interested in doing this work privately, just reach out to me. We can jump on a quick call, have a chat, and see if it's a fit for us to work together. And I can share with you the ways that I work with my clients. I will be hosting another masterclass online before we get to Christmas, probably in the next 2 weeks. So watch out for that if you want to actually go a bit deeper with the belief work. Or as I said, if you're looking to work privately, we can do that as well. I'm taking on clients right now coming up to the new year because I like to take on new clients before we go into the new year, so we start off the new year fresh and get like working on everything that everybody wants to work on. If you are considering working with me, if it's something that's been on your mind, bear in mind that the rates for my 3-month signature program, they will be going up a bit in the new year. So if you wanted to get in at the current rates, you can do that now. If you wanted to sign up to work together right now, or we can talk, and people can usually put down a deposit to hold their spot at the current rates, and then we can start in the new year if that's something that feels a bit better for you. Just an option for people that are looking to either start working now or get in at the current rates. Or if you have any questions about that, please just reach out to me. As I said, we can jump on a call and we can see what exactly you're working with, what you're looking to change, and we can see if it's a fit, and then we can move on from there. Just as an FYI, this is a completely complimentary call, and there's no obligation for us to work together. It's just a call to see if we're a fit and to see what you want support with. Okay, so yeah, this was great, guys. If you know anybody that would benefit from these downloads that we done, please invite them to the group. Or you can share, I don't know if you can share the video because it's a Facebook group, but you can just invite them to the group. And just get the word out there as much as possible. So yeah, that's it for tonight. Keep an eye out for the masterclass that I'll be doing just before Christmas. That'll be an online masterclass. And yeah, let me know how this was for you, especially if you're watching on the replay, okay? Thank you and have a great evening. Bye.